Hi guys! So this is our 6th day in Ireland and it was a full of learning day.
Today we woke up around 7, we had breakfast and we went to the ATC school.
Our first 2 hours were with Patrick. In these 2 hours we learned about society and laws and we also talked about fake news and media. After that we had a 30-minute break, like every day, and we went with our friends to the beach and had our lunch.
Then we had class with Claire and we learned about hurling, like all of its rules, and about Gaelic football.
She showed us 2 videos of hurling and Gaelic football, and at least I was pretty shocked. Those 2 sports are very skilled and very difficult, at least to me. And yeah, it was pretty impressive.
Then she also showed us a video of river dancing, and she showed us the Eurovision contest of 1994.
Then we took the train to Dublin and it took us like 30 minutes more or less to arrive, and like every day we had our sandwiches in there, and yeah, that's it.
Then we visited the Oscar Wilde statue that was in a park in Dublin.
That's a pretty iconic monument, so it was cool to see it. Then we visited the National Gallery of Ireland, and at least for me it was one of the best trips we did in all of our 6 days in Ireland. We visited a very important exhibition of Turner's watercolors that they only expose in January due to how fragile those watercolor paintings are, and yeah, you can only see it each January and no other month on the year. And we also saw a lot of paintings and I enjoyed it a lot, at least I did. After that we visited the gift shop of the National Gallery, and I bought a book about Renaissance. And you?
I bought a postcard for my sister, so that was great. We visited the iconic Trinity College and we saw its famous Book of Kells.
Pero que van a volver, o sea, no te...
Ya, pero si no...
Then we went upstairs and visited the Trinity College Library and the long room. It was super impressive, at least to me, because it's full of super old books, though they were very old, still were in good conditions, and the library was like the typical library you could see in every film, like Harry Potter or something, and it felt super magic. I don't know, it was like if we were in a movie, you know. So yeah, I think that with the National Gallery was one of my favorite things in Ireland.
And all the books are ordered in the Latin alphabet, and that's why it doesn't have a J or a U, we think.
You could see like super long, super tall shelves, and they were in alphabetical order, but for example you saw HILMNOP, like there was no J. They had like super long stairs that people would climb to take the books on the top. And yeah, and I don't know if you saw it, but I saw that students still use that library, so I think that's pretty cool.
Then we went to its gift shop, and I think most people bought like a Trinity t-shirt, like a very famous Trinity t-shirt, although we didn't.
No, we don't. Then we had an hour and a half of free time. Most people went shopping and eating, and after that we went to the train station and took the train. Sadly, this is our last day in Dublin, but I think so far we loved Dublin.
So we will see you next day.
Bye.
Bye.